from Mali against the freshman Vincent Iwuchukwu. Trojans in the black as Nate Biddle jumping center for Oregon. It's controlled by the Ducks. Oregon, they've won 5 of their last 7, and coming off a solid road win in Tempe last Saturday against Arizona State.
That was a game that had a lot of back and forth, and the Ducks were able to make some great plays in the final couple of minutes.
Shot clock winding down, the deep 2 from N'Faly Dante, and the rebound tipped out to Kobe Johnson for USC. Andy Enfield's Trojans, 4 straight wins, sweeping the Washington schools at home last weekend. And they've won 6 of their last 7. USC is in 3rd in the Pac-12, just a game behind. Starting 5 for Oregon. The Ducks have beaten USC 9 of the last 11 times in Eugene. Although overall, the Trojans won 7 of the last 10 in this series. And N'Faly Dante, the reverse underneath.
Too big, too strong.
He made a decorated career for Will Richardson.
Yeah, and he steps up at the right moment. Made some big plays in their win last time out. One of those players you can count on when it matters most. There's the double team, but it doesn't matter.
That was the same move, the reverse of the baseline.
They're giving them the drop step, but you gotta come and you can't let the offensive player split that double team.
USC a little bit shorthanded tonight. Josh Morgan out with an ankle injury, did not make the trip as Boogie Ellis buries a 3 to get USC.
To split the defenders, getting off to a great start. Teammates picking up where they left off, looking for the big fella inside.
Yaroslav Niagu in the game, the freshman from Russia, as Oregon attacks the basket. Pulled down by Trey White for SC. Drew Peterson with the game-winning shot here in the Trojans' victory over the Ducks last year in Eugene. Tough step back from Peterson.
And Drew Peterson won.
First appearance for Kajani Wright, freshman from LA for USC. Kuznard tries to turn the corner. And the floater in the key. That was well defended by Malik Thomas.
Tough shot. Defender stayed down. He was still able to knock it down.
Here's Thomas. Kobe Johnson down the lane. The scoop from Kobe Johnson.
Beautiful move by Johnson.
Well defended by Will Richardson, and Drew Peterson still in it. And it's a glare for the pit crew strolling back down the court.
That young man's something special, Roxy. The one-on-one, that's his second step-back jumper that's been pretty well defended, and he looks like he...
So tough to match up with Drew Peterson. Spin move, and Dante is clobbered, and one, and N'Faly Dante.
Roxy, with Dante now taking a breather, be interesting to see where the Ducks offense comes from.
Will Richardson driving, and the scoop. First points for the senior Richardson, who is 15 in Oregon. He's playing in his 155th career game tonight.
He's going to have to make this one of his best, because right now I don't know that the Trojans will have much of an inside game. Because they don't have one defensively right now.
How about 14 of Oregon's 18 points coming in the paint?
And that's the key. You're talking about, can the Trojans shoot at a clip that keeps them in the game? And can the Trojans rotate defensively? Another.
Of a lob over the top, and the foul on Harrison Hornery of USC.
Bad pun alert. You've got to be aware that he's going to the...
Andy Enfield bringing Kobe Johnson back with his 2 fouls as a 3 rims off for Ozias Sellers, the freshman for USC. And here come the Ducks. The floater in transition. Keyshawn Bartholomew, his first points, and Oregon is up 24-11.
All turnovers, these transition buckets. They're getting the crowd into this game.
Now putting a press on to try to change the tempo here is Jermaine Couisnard, the floater.
The Ducks
Off on the three, and finally Dante clears. Jermaine Couisnard, three. Timeout USC. It is all Oregon. Bartholomew pull up three in transition, and Boogie Ellis runs it down for USC.
Not the greatest shot in the world, but when you're up 18, no one's going to complain.
Boogie Ellis weaving his way through for the pull-up.
Well, he's going to have to do a...
Ishan Bartholomew blocked by Kajani Wright. Here comes USC. Oregon shooting 60% from the floor and attacking the basket. Kobe Johnson for USC. Boogie Ellis, the step back, three! And we've seen him, when he sees a couple go in, Corey, he can really get it going.
That young man is a problem. He got the switch on N'Faly Dante and knew he could go by him, but instead chose to take the pull-up three. Unbelievable skill set.
And N'Faly Dante powers his way in. 9 for Dante.
Trojans still playing him straight up one-on-one in the post.
Kobe Johnson from deep. USC finally going inside to Dante. The kick out. Will Richardson over to Nate Biddle launching.
Beautiful possession by the Ducks. They got the inside touch from the big man.
They're 8th in the order, batting 3rd or 4th. Well, now that they have the full complement of players, Oregon's been able to put their guys in the proper roles. Attacking the basket, the lay-in for Malik Thomas, the former California Gatorade Player of the Year.
No, you
deflected out.
that defensive board. You don't want to give this Oregon team too many attempts because they've been playing with a lot of momentum and emotion.
Will Richardson.
On their 3rd shot attempt of the possession, the Ducks, his son, and he has every right to be doing an outstanding job.
Quincy Guerrier launching a three. First points for Guerrier.
Give Oregon too athletic.
Inside to a cutting Drew Peterson. Oregon can just about. Will Richardson, 5 left in the half. Hounded by Malik Thomas. Quincy Guerrier at the horn. It's short, but Oregon, a tremendous first half.
A lot of momentum and energy for the Ducks, flying around, dunks and threes, and they're up 15.
But the way the season began for Dana Altman, he's not going to feel sorry for anybody.
Absolutely no sympathy when you consider what the Ducks have been through and who they're going through right now as they continue to play through the big man.
Trey White, Vincent Iwuchukwu fouled on a putback, and the freshman's first points of the night. 2nd career start for Iwuchukwu, Player of the Week.
He's such a talented player, doesn't take bad shots, looks to get his teammates involved, but sometimes he's so good they need him to take bad shots.
And 1 for Kobe Johnson, who got the roll off the heel of the rim and has control up 15.
USC really not doing themselves any favors at the free throw line tonight.
Drop off to Nate Biddle. Follows up his own miss. Talking about it all night, why this game is so big. Oregon right now among the first 4 out, according to Joe Lunardi. While USC among the last 4 buys, they're in a good spot. And finally, Dante is spinning to the basket. Both Arizona and UCLA battling. Keyshawn Bartholomew, the give and go with Kalel Ware.
Transition, he hits it in the midcourt. Very smart player.
Transfer from Colorado. Missed a bulk of the season with a foot injury suffered here early in the season against Houston. The scoop with the left hand from Jermaine Couisnard. His first points of the second half. Steal for Osiah Sellers. Boogie Ellis, the teardrop.
Well, you see how good he really is.
And St. Mary's got off to a great start tonight against LMU.
Got off to a great start. LMU, the Giant Killers.
Winning at the Kennel already this year is Drew Peterson in the tip in for the weak side as both Niago and Sellers were there.
Once again, the Oregon Ducks earn a second, sometimes even a third possession.
Rolls in, Kalel Ware.
13-point game, back out to 17.
The lead has been as large as 19 for the Ducks. Boogie Ellis, tough shot for Boogie.
Well, he is going to be something special at the next level. Explosiveness.
Quincy Guerrier slashing in. Sellers, Boogie Ellis the offensive rebound. Finds Kobe Johnson. Boogie, drop off. And the lay-in from Yaroslav Niago.
Boogie Ellis is doing everything.
Bodies went crashing and Oregon comes away with it.
That was a great inbounds play. They got what they wanted, couldn't convert. But Richardson can convert downhill at the other end.
Will Rinne. Vincent Iwuchukwu skies for the rebound. USC has it, approaching 7 minutes now. The lob for Iwuchukwu.
Nice play in transition. His eyes on the whole way.
And Fali Dante off the lob.
The Trojans keep making the same error defensively if they're against an athletic 7-footer like Fali Dante.
Boogie Ellis from deep. And the rebound, Trey White drops it in for USC.
Versus what your body will allow. Some guys get depressed, some guys get upset, but Fali Dante's stayed in the weight room, stayed with the training staff, and now he's playing at a very high level.
Keyshawn Bartholomew. Oregon. Boogie on the fadeaway. 17 for Boogie Ellis.
He is an amazing player.
I know they're hiring!
The drop off and Fali Dante. Trey White from the elbow. Will Richardson launching. 3!
And a lot of coaches will tell you, Rox, confidence and talent is an unbelievable combination. And right now, the Ducks have both going in their favor. They've always been a talented team. They've had a lot of injuries. It's got to replicate that for the remaining part of the season.
But they're starting to ascend. That's what Dana Altman's teams have done over the years. This time of the year, they seem to put it together as Vincent Iwuchukwu with the drop in.
Chemistry coming together here in the month of February. The Ducks looking solid in the win tonight over the Trojans.
So the Ducks have won 6 of their last 8, 9-5 in the conference. The 4-game winning streak for USC is upended by Oregon with a strong team effort. The Ducks shoot 50